Hi, welcome to the Runner's Haven. If you're new to this channel, I am just going to talk all about running, its ups and downs, all sorts of different topics. So today I want to address injury prevention and what is one of the biggest indicators that you can prevent injury. And it is a little bit different. So one of the keys to injury prevention is the amount of time that you have been running, the amount of years. So the longer that you have been doing the sport, the less likely that you'll be injured. And I think a lot about why is that the case. And really it is over the years and over the repetition of the sport, your body is going to adapt. So the tendons and the ligaments, the soft tissue, they will get stronger as you place the force on them. So that repetitive movement over and over is going to put a stimulus in your body to help the ligaments thicken, the tendons strengthen. So it does help with soft tissue strength over time. Now, with that being said, when you get early in the sports, if you notice that there's strain and stress and pain, you want to pay attention to that and try to go ahead and nip that in the bud and get that under control so that it doesn't brew and develop into something that is more severe and takes longer and months to heal. So paying attention to your body when you first get into the sport and what's going on, and letting somebody know that is aware of how to help you best manage the different things that crop up with injury. So a common injury is shin splints, plantar fasciitis, you can have hip bursitis, IT band syndrome. There are different injuries and overuse injuries that can occur when you first start the sport. And it is good to know that the longer you've been doing it, the more that your body has adapted and the less likely you'll develop injuries. And that doesn't mean you won't get injured, and that doesn't mean that you don't go through seasons where you do get injuries and your body is struggling, because there's changes in life that happen, and there's different stresses we have at different times in our life that affect our body too. So you want to just pay attention to the tension. I think of that a lot. Pay attention to the tension, and just be in tune with your pain and what you feel, because if you can start to eliminate, alleviate, address those pains early on and mitigate them and work with that so that you can continue on the running, and just know that the longer you've been doing this, the more years and experience that you have in running, the less likely that you are going to be injured. And I just find that's encouraging to know that. So I wish you well in your running, and just know that with the sport, the overuse, the repetition, sometimes it develops challenges when we get those overuse injuries. And so working with that and decreasing those, and just knowing that your body does get stronger the more you've been doing it. So those more stress that you put over the time, your tendons and your ligaments will respond. So the ligaments can get thicker, the tendons get stronger. You just have more strength to go through those movement patterns that you've developed over the years. So one of the biggest key reducers of injury, or the risk factor for injury to be reduced, is the number of years that you've been doing it. So well wishes on your running journey, and I'll see you in another video.